Hello, my name is Savannah, or Sav. I'm a coach for neurodivergent women, and my little kitty Roo is back there. Hello, baby girl. I actually have 2 cats on the bed and a dog back there. We have a lot of animals in this room. And I am hopping on here to talk about something kind of funny. I'm sitting on the floor in my room. I don't know. I like to sit on the floor sometimes. Maybe you can relate. Let me know. I never realized how much I have random things happen to me, and I mean this because every year I get an eye thing. I got a sty in my eye, which is mostly gone. You can see it, of course, at this angle that there's just a little bit of something there. But look, I really do look normal now. My eye is no longer fat and crazy. But I lose my voice. I have skin issues. I'll get a flare up, or my pain will be bad and I won't be able to get out of bed, and I'll be on the heating pad all day. I mean, I don't actually have the answers to most of my actual physical health stuff, but understanding that I am autistic and that I have ADHD made so much sense. And it still doesn't give me all of the answers, because now I have really lengthy lists of medical conditions that I might have, just trying to narrow down hypermobility and chronic pain and the different areas that I experience pain, and the skin flare-ups that might happen, whatever it might be. I know and can go after my health journey 10 million times better, 1,000 times more informed, and maybe a chance at freaking figuring something out, because I know that I'm autistic and I have ADHD. That's the piece that is going to help me figure out so much more information. So why do people need to get an assessment? Well, that's really up to you. An assessment for ADHD or autism is helpful if you ADHD want access to medication or want to explore those things. Be careful, because some of them do have side effects, and some of them do have what's the word? Issues with getting them filled, meaning you could be prescribed something that you become reliant on, and then the doctor says, ha ha ha, we don't have that in stock, or the pharmacies, they just don't keep it. I don't know how that works. So ask about your prescription availability before you maybe start something, to try to make good choices, because we get used to things and we don't like change, and change is hard. Anyway, access to supports like medication, but you can hop the line. You can connect with a coach, a therapist, and start talking to people, or even groups, and start talking to people about ADHD and autism. If you want ideas of places you can talk about ADHD and autism, I am on the Soft app by Brittany Elizabeth is the creator who made the app, and she is working on so much more. It is going to be really cool. But Soft is a space for neurodivergent women to kind of hop on and share and connect, but it has a lot of little guided sections. So I went through some on money mind, because why do we have so many weird issues with money, and what is that rooted in? But also, I'm ADHD and I'm autistic, and so neurodivergence and some of these issues kind of combine. Brittany herself is a creator. She's autistic ADHD, I believe. Definitely autistic ADHD. I just say I believe because sometimes I speak poorly. But she connects with a psychologist, and she also has an astrologer or something in the app, just to offer different kinds of guidance and information if you're into that kind of stuff and need more of a, think of a spa online as the Soft app, just a space for women to connect, talk. I would just say gender inclusive if you are queer, questioning and trying to find your space. Soft is a cool place to be. I don't know that it's limited to women. I just see a lot of female folks. Anyways, some other ideas. I connect with Ought to Ask, which is a group on Instagram. But Ought to Ask was founded by my friend Beth, and she is also autistic. You're probably getting a trend here. And so her groups are really awesome. We meet monthly. On the 1st, you will see me hosting, and then throughout the month, if you join, there are other kind of areas that we're adding. So we're adding a night to focus on parents, to focus on advocacy and maybe collaboration. So there will be more opportunities to engage with a variety of different hosts. So get to know different autistic people and ADHD people. That's what's going to make everything better. I have been rambling for a while now. I think what I came on to say is I'm so freaking sensitive in so many ways, and I felt crazy for a long time. I would have a skin flare up. I would have pain. I would have stomach issues. I would have social issues. I would have a billion different issues. I took a really long time to find a life partner, somebody to date and get married to. Dating was really freaking hard as well. So I will just say my heart goes out to everybody who is still searching for love. But I want to encourage you to continue to look for it and continue to be your honest, blatant, bold self, because that is the best way to find a partner who accepts you. The way that my husband embraced me, like to the tens, whenever I hit absolute burnout. I couldn't remember shit. I forgot to pay a bill. I felt like I was losing my mind. I didn't ever feel like postpartum was ever accurate, and I needed to know so much more about the neurodivergent experience. And I've really been able to do that by connecting with now hundreds of autistic adults, and it is so cool. I feel incredibly honored to be able to say that I get to speak to hundreds of people. Yeah, it's just really freaking cool. I love everybody that I get to meet, but mostly because we all need so many connections to help us see that this life is worth living, that there are so many more incredible things that we could do, that we're capable of, and that sometimes we just forget that we're good at things because we get so focused on everything that didn't work or things that get wrong. So this was a random spot. I'm sorry for just talking at you. I will do better to plan, but first I just want to show up. So I'm a little bit sick. I'm in recovery. I'm working through things. I'm still working because that's how we do. I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye.